Hey everybody, hope you're doing well. And you can see as each week goes on, the longer our hair gets or beard gets. So we'll see it by the end of this how shaggy we can get. But I just want to share with you guys today just a verse that I use for youth and young adults this week, and it just took some more time just to think about the verse. And it's Romans 9, starting at verse 16, talks about the potter and the clay. And I was just kind of thinking about that after Bible study, and just thinking about that analogy and thinking, how the potter, the relationship with the clay, it's hands-on. It's the potter as it makes the clay. And I know Jean, she's gonna be my example for this, and she can, adequately describe this better than myself. But I'll just try to paint this picture best I can. That relationship, feeling the bumps, feeling everything, the hands-on, the talent, every motion the potter knows about its clay. And as you know, I'm sure you're seeing Jean's pottery, and it's how beautiful it is, and you can tell by the end product how much she cares about it, and the work she's done, and the talent that she has, and the care that she's taken to make all these pieces. And for like even Mark, if you've seen his stuff, his woodworking, I saw this beautiful walnut table that he made, and anybody look at the joints that he had, and just the detail that he put into that. Again, somebody else, that knows their craft, and that you can see by the end product the love they have for the things that they do. And so anybody who has, somebody, or you yourself, working on a project, you'd like something, you enjoy doing something with your hands, you understand, the relationship there with the person and the object, and we know when we look at that and we think about our Father in heaven, who's the potter. And we know in Psalms 139:13 it says, for you formed my inward parts, you knitted me together in my mother's womb. And so from the beginning, where we were created, the Lord knit us together, right? The hands-on. It wasn't just another child being born to nothing, but the Lord cared, and how He took care of us, putting us together. I even go back to Genesis when He created Adam. You look at the Lord and His relationship, how He created man against everything else, and how He, with His hands, formed him from the dirt and breathed into him the breath of life. And so we see that personal, intimate relationship from day one. And we see Psalms, and there's other verses saying that He knew us before He created us, and how that relationship He has with us, how hands-on, how it was intentional, everything about it. It wasn't just a fluke or just dropped, this evolution and all that craziness. But we know from these verses how much the Lord loves us, and how He takes care of us, and how He's upon us, molding us, and the clay, and He's forming us, and He's putting all that work in. And God wouldn't do that if He didn't love us, didn't care for us. And other verses pop in my head, just thinking about this. Matthew 10, where it talks about the sparrows. Verse 29, are not two sparrows sold for a penny, and not one of them will fall to the ground apart from your Father, but even the hairs of your head are all numbered. Fear not, therefore, you are of more value than any sparrows. And so we see over and over again the love the Father has for us, and the care that He's taken to sanctify us, to change us, to form us. The personal touch He has on us, and we got the Holy Spirit in us, teaching us, correcting us, right, giving us the gifts. And so just thinking about that, when I read Romans 9 there, but the potter and the clay, and just dwelling on that for a bit, just understanding how much love the Father has, and how much He wants to be in our lives, and He wants to be making us more like Him. Just as you think of your own fathers or parents' relationship you had, and the love that they've given you, even how much more our Heavenly Father has for us. everything He does is just and correct, and it's for our own good. And that's what we're talking about with the young adults and youth. We're not here by mistake. We're not, we weren't just put into this timeline of this, our parents and into this country for, it wasn't luck of the draw. It was intentional. God has a purpose and a plan, and He put us here for a reason. And it wasn't, it was all out of love, and out of care, and out of planning, and and just the comfort you have going through any kind of tough times. Even through this quarantine, I know we're all kind of getting to the end of a rope with this again. Just kind of getting tiresome and not be able to do the things that we need to do. We need to have fellowship together. We need to be together. We know that. And so I know it's getting tough for some people to keep going through this day by day. And so this is a time we need to, go to that potter, to the creator, the one that loves us and understands us and knows everything about us, right? He said He knows all the hairs on our heads. He knows everything, all of it through our heart. Things that we don't even know about ourselves, He knows. And so for us, we can't ask for anything else. For a Lord that loves us that much and has so much care for us, He's going to, for all the things we go through, He's going to be there, and He's going to comfort us and just take care of us. And so just that's why we just can kind of dwell on that, and just gives you this hope and peace because of who God is and what He does for us, and the love that we will get from nobody else that He's given us, and the care He has for us right from day one till He brings us home. And so just want you guys to seek Him out and make sure that He's the first one you go to through everything, because just like anyone who's done hands-on crafts or skills knows, the one doing it, you wouldn't want any of your anything that you draw, anything that you create, best intentions, right? You want to work with that stuff. And so what I'm trying to say is, and Romans 9 says that if who is the clay, the lump of clay, to say to the potter, like, why did you do this to me, right? That'd be nonsense. Anything we create, if it talked back to us or stood against us, we're like, are you kidding me? All the things I've done for you and how I created you. Same with the Father, right? All the things He's done for us, all the blessings He's given us, everything, how He's carried us through life. And for us to not go to Him, not to lean on Him through everything, would be the biggest kind of disrespect you could give. And so for us to lean on Him, to understand His care for us, and understand his personal relationship, and He wants to be, wants to have the relationship back to Him from us. And so, I just want to share that with you, those verses, and just for us to dwell on it, and just again to know that the love He has, is so great, and He's going to, He's got His hands upon us, and He will till the day He brings us home, and there's nobody better to go to through any kind of issues in that. So I hope that makes sense, and so we'll see you again next week.